this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have another project for you. This was made for a blog hop where the theme was Step It Up, which actually means that you start with a very simple card and then you step it up. You add more elements and things to make it a bit more complicated. So I'm going to show you my very basic card today and then just show you what I did to step it up. So this is the stepped up version, although it's still very simple. This is actually the stepped up version. But I'm just going to show you the very simple version and then what to do to step it up a bit. I'm going to be using, just to say, these cards, I've made several of these cards. My team has had an amazing month this month, or last month had an amazing month. I've got a couple of Stampiversaries, which means that people have been with me either for 1 or 2 years. I've got somebody had a birthday. Some of them had either spent or sold over 300 CSV worth of product. So I've got lots of celebrations sending out to my team. So I've made lots of these cards for my team this month. I'm using 2 free stamp celebration items. This stamp set, which is textures and frames, I'm using the circle frame here. And I'm also using, when it gets to the stepped up bit, this lovely paper, which is called Bedazzling, and which is in the celebration brochure, and you can get this paper, well, it's card really, free with a spend of £45, and it's absolutely lovely. It's just so nice. It's a bit like a glitter ball. I can't really explain. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. It's really lovely. So anyway, I'm going to make a start, starting with our basic white cardstock. So if you were a beginner stamper and wanting to start off quite simple, basic white is what I would suggest is your first purchase, because I use basic white for nearly all of my cards, I would say. So I'm going to score it at 10.5. I've already cut a sheet of A4 into half, so this measures about 15, and this is 10.5. So it's 10.5 by 15. And then and if you don't get it accurately in place, some people have been asking me, you might just get a little tiny overhang. I don't know if you can see there. It's very easy to just trim that off to straighten the edges up. You could leave it because it just makes it a bit easier to open the card. So sometimes you find people do leave that. If you want to straighten it up, just put it in your chopper or your trimmer and just trim that little bit off. It's not unusual for that to happen. You only have to be out a tiny bit to be not absolutely central for that to happen. Right, okay, so to make my very, very simple version of the card, I'm using this stamp set, like I said, from Textures and Frames. I'm using Bermuda Bay and Mango Melody, and I'm using a stamp from Colour and Contour, which says, "You're absolutely amazing." And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start a bit of scrap paper because I'm going to go over the edge here. So let's so I'm going to start with Bermuda Bay, and I'm just going to stamp 3 circles fairly randomly on the left hand side of my card. Might do one going off the edge there for a change. There we go. So 3 randomly stamped Bermuda Bay circles. I'm then going to clean my stamp. Where have I put my chamois? There, put it away. Oh my goodness, must be a good day. Put my chamois away. Just clean that. I know it looks filthy, my chamois, but actually it cleans the stamp perfectly. So it just looks a bit of a mess. I sometimes wish they'd make those in black so that they don't look quite so messy. Right, and then we're going to do some circles here in Mango Melody. And actually I've done this a bit differently to what I've done before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one hanging off the end here and another one hanging off the end over here, so that just got a line of circles. And then all I'm going to do on my very, very simple version is I am going to, so this is a very, very quick and easy card, could do the circles in any colour of course, is I'm just going to add "You're absolutely amazing" in Bermuda Bay. And that is my very simple card. Then what you can do to step that up is, first of all, I added, and I'm not going to do this on camera, I added some stars which are cut from the bedazzling paper, so they're absolutely lovely. Hope you can see them twinkling, and they're from the Stitch Stars die set. I did 3 with this die, so it's not the smallest star, it's the next one up, so I did 3 in that size, and I did 2 in this size. Positioned them randomly. The bigger ones are set up on dimensionals, the smaller ones are glued straight to the card, and then I stepped it up a little bit more on this one by adding some gilded gems. So I just added 3 little gilded gems. I always do things in odd numbers, so just added 3 little gilded gems then. So it's gone through from very, very simple, stepped up a bit, to my most stepped up. Now my most stepped up version is probably what most people would do as a simple version, but I'm a very, very simple girl. I do very quick and easy, simple, clean and simple cards. So my my initial card, I quite like it actually, just with those circles. I think that's fine, but I do like the addition of the stars and the gems as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that very quick little project. If you'd like to earn this stamp set for free, because this is available free, this stamp set with Celebration, you spend £45 and you can choose that stamp set for free. But you can go down to my blog, or you can go through to my online shop down below. Links are all there. Thanks very much for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye.